I take back everything I fucking said about this enemy. So what if it dies fast? So what if it has good stuns? Grabs me at a fucking distance when I'm nowhere near him. That's so fucking broken. I've never screamed as loud as I've screamed before in any game ever. Did a fucking grab animation. That's meant to be a close-range grab, and he grabbed me from, like, 5 feet away. It wasn't a jumping grab animation. It wasn't anything special like that. It was just a regular drop-down grab. Because he was flying, and he grabbed me from, like, 5 feet away. Piece of fucking shit Resident Evil game. Didn't even see the animation play out of him trying to do a grab animation. There's no warning, there's no indication. He just grabs you instantly. And don't be like, oh, slide to the merchant, you'll be fine. The merchant doesn't fix any of these issues at all. There's nothing to do with the damage power in your weapons. There's nothing to do with the accessibility of the weapons. Piece of shit broken enemies. And there's one over there. Wow, they just spawn out of thin air. Expertly designed spawns. You can literally see them pop in out of the blue. They're not even trying to hide their stupidity at this point. They stopped trying to hide their stupidity from the very moment I started this game. Now they're just popping enemies out of the blue because they were too lazy to design the spawns. Just like how they were too lazy to design a better fucking game. Just remember, guys, people say this is a 15 out of 10 game. Somebody said that to me. And many other people said this was a 10 out of 10 game. How? How fucking oblivious do you have to be to give this shit game that kind of score? And people want to say Resident Evil 6 is more broken. This is the most broken Resident Evil game I've ever played. Hell, this is even more broken than Resident Evil 0. This entire game is worse than the infected bat and the final boss of Resident Evil 0. Great. I'm out of ammo.
There you go.
Throne room. This the way?
It is so bad that I don't have the physical copy of this game, because I would snap the disc in half, burn it, and then flush it down the toilet. Right down into the waste. Where it belongs. Among all the other piles of shit down there. Saw him at the last second. How can this game get fucking worse? Just how? How can it get worse? It's getting consistently worse. I have no clue where this guy is. It looks like the audio is bugged. Or not. He's right there. And all these fucking retards are gonna say it's a skill issue. That's my fault for getting grabbed by an enemy from like 5 feet away when he's doing a close range grab. Doesn't even land on top of me, and I get grabbed at a distance. Or it's somehow my fault that the enemies just spawn out of the blue. In badly animated spawns. Or just end up cheap-shotting me in ways that have nothing to do with my own ability. Of course there's 2 of them. Who designed this entire section to have this many enemies, and enemies that just spawn out of the blue? There's no like preset spawn for them. There's no hive here. Like, why are there so many of them? I have to walk so slowly because I'm worried I'll get screwed by a bullshit grab. But no, that's part of the scariness of the game. That's part of the survival horror aspect. You're meant to feel intimidated. You're meant to be quaking in your boots. Shut the fuck up, you retarded piece of crap. Making such an absurd comment like that. You are not fucking normal. If that doesn't bother you in the slightest. That you can just be so accepting of the poor designs on this game. Poor designs, incompetent designs, so far below the baseline of incompetent designs. There's no word in the English dictionary that can perfectly translate this new kind of incompetence into a single word. Once, look at that. He's gonna kill me, he's gonna kill me. There's no save throughout this entire section.
None left.
How many more zeros do I have to add to my score? Just how many more? Why are you doing this to me, new Capcom? I'm like the fucking volleyball. And I'm being launched from one side to another.
There we go.
Oh, Mr. Kennedy, not much of a light, are you? The spirit individual. She gave us a considerable amount of trouble.
Oh, really? They brought back this room?
Great. There's two of them.
He refuses to flinch. Ah, great. Of course she's gonna do the grab. Why aren't they fucking flinching? And they've broken out. At least they're attacking the other enemies. But only for a bit, though. But unfortunately that happened. I couldn't even get away. What? I didn't realize that guy was moving. I couldn't even hear him. Like, again, the fucking audio is bad on this game. And you can even see. My audio is maxed out. More of them. Why does that take off more? It's a boot knife. The regular stealth kill animations or combat executions do not deplete the durability fully, but this one does for some reason. Oh, really? I need to find something? I'm guessing these guys have it. It must be that. No chance of avoiding that. Heavy grenade. I accidentally deflected the Garrador on that. Wow. So at least there's some bit of thought involved with knowing when to generate noise so that you can get the Garradors to kill the other enemies. But it just looks so fucking awkward. And the enemies just keep spawning. Why did that make noise? I can't believe that makes noise. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You never had to deal with this many Ganado in the original Resident Evil 4. You only had to deal with the first two Ganado by just luring them. And then once they were dead and you stayed on the bottom level, you could just deal with the Garrador. And the trade-off was you have less room to deal with them. A very smart idea. There's no intelligence here. You're forcing me to walk around, and for some reason, the Garrador don't think the Ganado are enemies, even though they can't see. The noises that the Ganado make are excluded from their rule of attack. Forcing me to limit my own mobility. Just to deal with the shitty Ganado.
Gotcha.
The only thing I can think of is I'm not supposed to kill the initial enemies, because if I do, more enemies will spawn. I have to figure out how to deal with these Garrador without killing these enemies, because if I do, they will spawn and get more of them. And I can't deflect them, because apparently deflecting attacks with your knife somehow makes just as much noise as firing your gun or running. Look at this fucking bullshit. 2 shotgun shells and that many pistol bullets. And she's still alive. A regular ganado. Yeah, after I finish this blind playthrough, I'm just going to go on to professional difficulty with the merchant. Unless I change my mind. I fucking hate that grab. Why does that even have to do damage to you? Grabbing Leon from behind and putting him into that kind of lock? Why does that do damage to him? That never did damage in the original Resident Evil 4. And these enemies spam that grab when there are other enemies around, so you can't rely upon the fact that they have weapons. And that they might never do it because they have weapons. And that took off more durability for some reason. Why does that not kill them instantly? What is he getting alerted to? They just keep spawning. Why do they have to keep spawning? And look at this. Look at that fucking bullshit. I have to sprint out of the way of grabs because the game couldn't design a more competent way of getting past the grabs. God damn it. This is all just falling apart right now. It already fell apart long ago with this game.
Gotcha.
He's not gonna be dead after that many knives, unfortunately. Of course he's still alive after that. At least the enemies have stopped spawning. They're just overdoing it with the enemies at this point. No, not at this point. They were already doing so at the start of the game. And how did they not hear that? If I run out of ammo on these guys, it's over. I can't get ammunition back. What? How the fuck did he hear me? What the fuck is this? Why is he suddenly attacking me? Yeah, they're unable to differentiate between friend and foe. That's the tooltip said, and yet they're not bothered by the sounds of the Garradoros swinging their weapons or saying whatever lines they're saying. Ah, great. Oh, come on. At least you can crouch under that. Seriously? Come on, dude, the stairs are right there. Why are you going in this direction? This is why you can't rely upon the Garradors effectively. It might seem like a cool mechanic, but when their path logic doesn't make any sense, you just can't rely upon it effectively. That failed. Leon, you get no forward momentum when you crouch at all. I even know the attack's coming, but he just doesn't move forward enough. What? How far away did he initiate that grab? Like, why do they need to swing their flails when they can just grab me? I have no possible way of avoiding it because of how dishonest the crouch is. He went to the left, and now he's back here on the stairs. At least that attack kills the Ganado instantly. Really? This is a fucking mess. I don't even know why those guys spawned in. As soon as the other guy saw me, that's when they spawned in. Nothing is fucking working. Look at that, no fucking flinch! Of course I can't sneak kill them. It didn't kill him instantly. Yeah, at this point, I need to find a way to kill all the enemies. Again, bullshit grab, I crouched, and she still grabs me. Of course he ignores the enemy. Come on, take him out. There's still more coming. Really? Do they really need this many enemies? I know, like, you need ammunition, probably. But just put in more fucking crates. Not to mention, you have the enemies dropping pointless treasure. What the fuck is the whole point of treasure if you can't even buy ammunition? Stop spawning it in when I need ammunition desperately for your bullet-spongy enemies and badly balanced gameplay. Are you kidding? What made him go in that direction? And this is a problem because if I get into those situations where they're hearing me while I'm crouching, I'm fucked. How the fuck is she still alive? What the fuck? This is so fucking shit!